Bitcoin is pushing for new all-time highs, and in this video I'm gonna tell you what I would do if I were in no positions, no longs, no shorts. Because I know a lot of you are in a position where you want to take longs, you want to ride positions to all-time highs, but you don't know when to get in. So I am not in that position right now. I am in a long, but I will put myself in those people's shoes and what I would do if I had to take a long for the rest of July. So first things first, I'm gonna tell you what I was talking you through last video, because man, if you watched that one, you would know how accurate that video was. Like this level that we had that I showed you from the last video, go and check it out. This daily NPOC level sitting at 105.2. We tapped that level so beautifully to the dollar right here and had a massive bounce after tapping that level. And now we are currently at 109.6. That is really high on the chart, and that is a $4,000 reaction in a single day. And these levels, they are still on the chart, right? We still have some levels to look out for in these zones right here. And I'm going to tell you why I'm looking for longs, what levels we have, and what conditions you're looking for when those levels are actually coming in on the chart. So let's get started. Now, as I said, I am in a long. I'm not looking for new longs at the moment, but if there's a scalp long opportunity, I will take it with all of you as well. Now, if I open up this chart right now, you will see that we are currently having a rejection from a daily level on the chart. These levels work extremely well, just like daily NPOC levels on the chart. And if you don't know what they are, if you don't know how they work, please learn them. Like they are so exceptional, and it's not just me that I'm telling you too. Like everyone that have learned this through me in the tag team, like Maxim, it's working to the perfection. These are not just things where people are lucky to have them. They are so extremely useful that people just use these levels at this point. No one on the team is using ICT rules. No one is using other concepts. People are using these levels because they work so well. And if you want to learn about them, it's all in the tag team. We have an educational site, and go and join it. It's pretty good, right? So after tapping this level and we are seeing this rejection, what I told my team yesterday was, even though we have some good levels around this zone, which is macro resistance obviously, I don't think we have any levels left in this zone that would actually change a trend in the market. And what I mean by that is we might have a reaction like this where we touch the level and then we go down, but I don't think there is a level on the chart that could actually put in a macro high for Bitcoin. So if that is the case, and we have actually bounced from a beautiful level, which is a daily NPOC level, what that gives me is a situation where I know the low is strong, but the high isn't strong. And usually when you're in a situation where the highs are weak but the lows are strong, we end up sweeping the weak ones first, because the ability of going and pushing higher is always easier than the ability to push lower on the chart. Now, we have these two levels right here. This is a session NPOC level on Exocharts. And again, if you want to have these templates, all of them are in the tag team. And this is from the Asia session of today. And you can see that the time point of control is sitting at 108.785. That is a crucial level on the chart because that is the only untapped session NPOC until 105.575. And I don't think price will be pushing to these levels next on the chart before going to all-time highs. And if we know that, right, and if I know for a fact that the chances of us going down and testing these levels are low, what I can do is I can wait until the New York session opens up, and I can look for a New York manipulation into a continuation. So what I'm looking for on the chart is I'm looking for price to push down to these session NPOC levels, and on New York session maybe we get a sweep like this, or even simpler, right? We push down, and on New York session we do this, tap the level, and now we have this beautiful long opportunity on the chart like so. And if I'm taking this long, I should be aware of the fact that I'm taking it at a level where a lot of people won't be looking for long. So what that means is there is a chance that the price pushes up, takes the weak highs, and then just starts pushing down on the chart as well. So you need to take profit on these positions fast. You're not in here taking profits at all-time highs. You should be taking profit when the weak highs are cleared on the chart. So this should be your take profit zone right here after we take these zones. and this is a long position that will be a beautiful opportunity for everyone on the chart. Well, what would be my conditions? In what conditions would I take these positions? So, like always, what I would do for is I would wait until I see shorts coming in on the chart. I want to see people shorting the market. I want to see people getting into, getting out of longs, looking for lower on the chart, looking for catching the high, and that's exactly what we have right now as well. If you know how to read this chart, this would be showing you what I'm right now talking about, right? We are seeing the open interest is increasing, and when you see open interest increasing, that usually means two things. Either we are getting more longs on the chart, or we're getting more shorts on the chart. And how can we tell the difference? Well, either footprint charts or through CVD. And if we read the CVD right now, you can see that the CVD is pushing lower, making new lows on the chart, while price is making a higher low on the chart. So when I see this, what I always look for is, okay, what level do we have on the chart that I always respect? It could be a daily, weekly, monthly, or a session NPOC or an NPOC level. And for me, the closest one we have is the SMPOC level that is sitting at 108.9. So if the price comes down here, we are still seeing the divergences, we are still seeing shorts coming in, we're still seeing people trying to catch the highs. This is a beautiful position. And I'm saying these things to you. If you don't want to analyze them yourself, if you want me to analyze them for you, join the tag team. I will be live in the Discord telling you if this is a good position to take if these levels comes in. Because if there is no divergence, if people are trying to long the market here and we are seeing bearish divergences, I will not be looking for longs. I will be looking for lower levels to come on the chart, like this naked value area low sitting at 107.6 as well. So this level here is kind of similar to this one, where it's a strong level, but also there isn't much confluence in these levels. And you might say, well, AG, if you don't have much confluence, why are you looking for longs? Well, when we are at these levels, when we are above $108,000, what will happen is a lot of people will try to get in longs at these levels. And what that does is we usually front run major levels on the chart because everyone is interested, everyone wants to buy Bitcoin, everyone wants to be involved, and usually when that happens, you end up getting reactions from levels that are not even that strong. This is not something that happens when we are pushing down to $105,000 because at these levels, people are still worried that, okay, we might actually go down to 100K again. But now everyone is more involved into Bitcoin. Everyone wants a piece of it. And what that usually does is it just drives the price up without touching those major levels on the chart. So I marked out two levels that are not major levels, but still could provide beautiful trade setups on the chart. So again, if this level doesn't react and we don't get this setup right here, I will be looking for a continuation on the chart to the naked value area low sitting at 107.5 here as well. So if we touch these levels and you're seeing again, shorts coming in, bullish divergences on the chart, you're seeing people shorting the market, that is a beautiful position to take here as well, like so. And again, for me, the take profit one on this one would not change either. I would still be looking for take profit one after we take these weak highs on the chart, and I would put my stop loss below the strong lows on the chart. Because there is a chance that we do this here as well. You don't want to be just stopped out from a single move right here. You want to be in a position where you are actually able to ride the position to new all-time highs. And I'm saying that with a realization that you are taking these positions at not too favorable prices. So you gotta take profit. A lot of people will make that mistake when they will have a great position running on the chart and they will not take profit, and then they will see themselves getting stopped out at entry and price pushes up. Please take profit if you take longs in this region. It's not a region where you want to take longs, but if you're provided with these scalp long opportunities, good. As long as you take profit fast, it's fine. So those are my two levels. The level that are coming in below us, the naked value area low, is also a zone with a lot of volume as well. As you can see, it's not just the value area low, it's also a region where we have as much volume as we have in this region right here. So if we are lucky enough to get a move down here today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, without taking today's highs, that is a beautiful position. And will we get that opportunity? Hard to tell, right? I don't want to guess things, and if we get it, amazing. If we don't get it, look out for the level that I just talked you through, the session NPOC level. I do believe it will get tapped, and yeah, if it gets tapped, I'm looking for longs in that region as well. But one final thing before I get into Ethereum is, what would we do if this level doesn't get tapped either? So what happens if we just start pushing higher on the chart like this? Well, for me, if that happens, one thing I don't want you to do is I don't want you to keep looking for shorts in the markets. I've been telling this same thing to my team over and over again on Discord. I've been telling you the same thing on X as well, telling you that just sit back and enjoy new all-time highs. And same goes for the tag team as well. Now, I've been telling my team, no reason to take new trades today. If you are in longs with me, great, ride them for new all-time highs. I really don't see a reason to short the market for the rest of the week. So please don't be the guy that tries to find the top. I know it's hard to not be in a position, but just relax. Until we are in that all-time highs, I don't think we have a great short to be had right now. And what happens if we actually go to all-time highs? Well, one more thing I don't want you to do is I don't want you to take a all-time high breakout long on the chart as well. When we take those all-time highs, you'll see all of the news sites posting about, oh, just in new all-time highs on Bitcoin, and that will give you a level of FOMO that nothing else will. And when we break out, you will probably have the inclination to have the long position right here. Right? I know a lot of you how it works, because I've been in that situation as well, where you don't want a long here, but as soon as you see this, you're like, we're going to push higher, let me get a long here. Please don't do that, because there is a chance that everyone who have bought in at the lows here, they will be dumping those positions on you at these levels. So they know that a lot of people will get into longs as soon as this move happens. Not here, but they will get into longs here. So please don't be the guy that longs the price here, because there is a chance that we push up to the all-time highs, take the new all-time highs, and everyone gets bullish, everyone is longing the market here, and then we get a whole 10-day break where we just hang around here before making new highs on the chart. Be patient, right? This is not a place to look for longs on the chart at the exact all-time highs. So be careful about that one. So that is my analysis on Bitcoin. I'm looking for higher. I'm looking for longs at this level. And if we get a move up to all-time highs, that is when I stop looking for longs. 100%. Then I look for shorts, but I will make a new video about that if that happens over the next couple days. So that is my analysis on Bitcoin. If you like that, by the way, please leave a like, please leave a comment as well, because I really like seeing your support on the videos. And let's quickly dive into Ethereum here as well, because wow, what a pump we had. And I don't want to glaze myself, I don't want to just gloat myself, but I told you this, right? I told you that if we are at this zone and you're seeing these moves where we try to push higher but we're not able to push higher, this is such a good sign that we just don't have the fuel. And when you don't have the fuel, what you do is you just push down and find the fuel at levels that we have not tested before. And that's exactly what happened here. We pushed down, took out all of these lows from Tuesday, the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the weekend lows, and then started pushing up. It's such a classic move, right? And what you don't want to do right now is you don't want to be the guy who is waiting for a move like this to take a long position. I know there will be a lot of those on Twitter, right? I know there will be a lot of people on Twitter who tells you, oh, if we just test these $2,400 regions next, I'm going to be a buyer. Well, I'm not going to talk badly about them, but if we are able to push down and just eliminate all of this great strong pump, why do you think that's a good move? For me, the good longs come in when we see strength on the chart. So we are currently seeing strength on the chart, and what that means for me is I'm looking for longs when I see the confluence of Bitcoin with Ethereum. So if Bitcoin is able to push down to these session NPOC levels and I'm seeing divergences, I'm seeing shorts coming in, I see a great long to be had at these levels, I'll just be going to Ethereum and taking longs wherever the price is at. If the price is here, I'm okay with a long here. If the price is doing this sweep, I'm happy as well. It's just the Bitcoin confluence that you're looking for. I can't give you an exact position about this one because I don't know what it will be doing if Bitcoin is pushing down to the session NPOC or negative value area low levels, but just look at what Ethereum is doing when we are hitting these levels and wherever it's at. If Bitcoin is showing signs of strength on the chart, you are more than welcome to buy Ethereum at those prices as well as a non-financial advice. So that will be my move. Whatever happens here, I'll just look for the Bitcoin confluence, and if there is there, I will be looking to buy not just Ethereum, but all of the altcoins as well. And after this video, after like 15 minutes after this video, I'm going to be recording an altcoin update as well, going through the requests that are coming from the tag team. So if you want that, if you want your altcoin to be mentioned, and if you want to know what altcoins I'm looking for literally today and tomorrow, join the tag team, because I'll be going through the ones that people request. Right now, you have AVAX, ARB, Sol, and Fartcoin, and you can join, tell me what you want, and I will analyze it literally today. So that is what I'm going to do next, and thank you so much for listening to me. If you like these videos, please leave a like. I really, really like seeing your support, and I will probably see you on next Tuesday. Thank you so much for listening to me, and bye-bye.